Hello, and welcome to All Shorts in France. Here in France we are, aren't we, Dora? That we are. Well, this is Pandora. I think she wants to get down already. She come up here for a cuddle. And anyway, here we were, weren't we? We were working in the garden. She had a spade and I had a hoe, and we're turning a bit of ground over. And the missus come up to me, Caroline. Yes, she goes, Marcus, I'm very upset. I haven't received my alert. Everyone else got one at 3 o'clock. And kind of face palmed a little bit. Yeah, says, we're in France. Oh, go on and down you go. Yeah, we're in France, I say. Why on earth would the UK send us an alert to our mobile phones? It's not going to affect us, is it? Flooding and what have you? No, not in the UK, etc. Or at least that's what they say it's for. I did think to myself that maybe it was this alert system, the whole point of it was to alert us in case Russia start sending over those missiles, and maybe it didn't have anything or much to do with flooding alerts and what have you. Maybe. Well, she felt a little bit silly, I suppose. And my son Matthew, he's visiting as well at the moment. He's here, eating all my food. Oh, what they like, eh, visitors? Yeah, and he says he didn't get an alert, but he didn't expect one. No. So, many people, they didn't get alerts either. No, anyway, before I continue, please beat the old like button, and there will be a secret word at the end of this video, if I can think of one. Anyway, it does make me wonder, though. When I hear that people, I do hear people say, well, that's a good idea. That's what they say. Oh, well. The only reason we've got this alert system is because the fact of the matter is they got rid of the air raid sirens. Yeah, can you remember them? They used to be tested every month. Going off, yeah. Oh my god, air raid! Well, we know it's just a test. Now, here in France, for instance, they have still got all their air raid sirens. Usually, mounted on top of a mairie, which is like our local council, so to speak, where the mayor is. And they test them every so often. Yeah, there's still an operation here. Now, they make a lot of logical sense to me. They do, because, well, they're disconnected from everything. They're not a part of some kind of, well, national system and infrastructure, such as the mobile phone networks. Now, what good is this alert system going to be if Russia, these Russian actors, paid by Vladimir Putin's lot, if they're actually, or if they manage to knock out our systems, because that's what they're aiming to do. They're already mapping out all the underwater, the cables and all the data cables, etc., and the wind turbines and stuff like that, offshore wind turbines. They're mapping it all. So, it'd be funny if, for instance, they were planning to attack, for instance. It's a bit of a theory. Planning to attack, they could, knock us out, our system's infrastructure out anyway. It'd be like a fire sale. Yeah. Was that Die Hard? I think it was. Anyway, so, the other thing I was thinking about, talking to the missus about this, a bit of discussion about this, because she's deaf. Yeah. Well, she's not completely deaf. She's about 70% down. Her high frequencies, yeah, she can't hear even a fire alarm. No. Just about if she got hearing aids in, but she can't hear the fire alarm. So generally speaking, what you have Bluetooth stuff now, you see? Just like the mobile phones and the hearing aids, and my missus has just got a brand new hearing aid about 2 weeks ago. And this particular hearing aid, it's high-tech it is. It's all good stuff. Yes, Bluetooth hearing aid. It's really good. It's actually changed her life, actually, to be honest. So if she's messaging the kids and what have you, she can be talking to them and she can hear properly. Whereas before she was relying either on headphones, have to plug them in and stuff like that. It was a bit cool, somebody, where are the headphones? And she was struggling with it. But with these new hearing aids, absolutely brilliant. Brilliant things they are. The problem is, with this alert system, for someone like my dear missus, the alert goes off, and that high-pitched sound straight into the flippin' hearing aids, because she didn't have a choice. She got to know when it is. And she needs it on all the time, because obviously she can't hear nothing. Otherwise, or use her phones and stuff like that, and the Bluetooth and stuff. So it's, for her, she gets this high-pitched sound and bust her flippin' eardrums, or her, anyway, could cause damage. It's dangerous, both ears. It's not great, is it? I don't think they thought that one through. And also, let's say, for instance, she's gone in the bath or so, having a shower or something like that. Well, she ain't going to have a hearing aids in her ears, is she? Because they're not waterproof. No. She's not going to have them in there. So with that thinking, well, the sound is wrong. Because most people who lose their hearing over a period of time, the older generation, my dear missus, her hearing is down 70% in the higher frequencies. Yeah, in their flipping wisdom, because they're not too bright, obviously, but in their wisdom, they thought it was a good idea to have hearing aids that are, not hearing aids, sorry, the alert system, which is just like a high-pitched squeal. She can hear it. So all these people that got, poor hearing aren't necessarily going to hear this alert going off. And it's only as loud as what your phone is, to be honest. It doesn't make any sense. It should have been a pulse from low frequencies, because my missus hit low frequency sounds. It's almost like they've improved. She can hear the bus miles away, probably because she can't actually hear the high frequency sounds. So it accentuates the lower frequencies. So the lower frequency sounds she's brilliant with. A1, yeah, she's brilliant with those. Just high frequencies. But wouldn't it make more sense to have this alert system where it's a tone starting from low to high, and then sort of repeating itself, maybe? A distinctive sound. A bit like the old ear aids, because they were like, from low to high. They used to build up. It was kind of a thing going on there. Sort of. Very bad impression. So we had people, haven't been receiving it until this morning. They're not supposed to receive it yesterday at 3 p.m. There's people out there who have been connected via the 3G system because nothing else is available, and apparently the push system of this alert only really works properly on 4 and 5G, apparently. That might not be correct. Maybe someone can correct me on that. And also, it's been sending it in Wales. They got the language all wrong, or something went wrong with in the language. So, and there's also reports of people getting different notifications at 3 o'clock, or things like from the alert system, but saying that their payment has gone in for their for Social Security or something like that. It's like some crossover going on there. It's a mess. Okay, it is a test, and you've got to start somewhere, but these are fundamental errors. A system that clearly wasn't going to work, just like the test track and trace system, £37 billion. Where on earth has that gone? We don't know yet, do we? No. Oh, it's a cobweb. Well, the whole thing's madness. Massive amount of money's been spent on it. I don't know if it's been reported anywhere on the cost of this system. I know it's been kind of in the mind of these Tories or this government for the last 10 years, for the last decade. But really? Surely you can do better than this. Just like the test track and trace system, when they had the logging system where they used an old version of Excel going to do 51,000 entries. Why on earth would you choose that as the basis of a piece of software for the basis of this app? Back during the pandemic. Tech, they're absolutely useless at it. Absolutely useless. They get the wrong people. People who don't really understand how the systems work. And everyone, loads of people got their, the following day or half hour late, 2 hours late, not at 3 o'clock as it was supposed to. Well, if a system gets overwhelmed, it's going to back up, isn't it? If you consider what's going on regarding, when you have your text messages and stuff like that, if the system hasn't got the capacity at that time, it just gets put in a queue. It's the same with alert systems. Anyway, what do you think? Let me know in the comments down below, and I do read the comments. And my word of today is going to be fire sale. Yeah, that's what old Putin's plan. He's planning on a fire sale, which basically means knocking out all the infrastructure, so we can't communicate. We're a bit surprised. We've become so dependent on technology. We're kind of got the old short and curlies, haven't we? We need to go back to basics and just use technology as a supplement to everything else. Yeah. What's happened, eh? Anyway, you tell me. Please leave in the comments down below. And if you want to support the channel, do it on Patreon or buy us a coffee. And the links are down below also. But also we're doing rewilding here in France. I don't know if you can see it. But there's a field up behind me up there. We're planting that one up there with trees. But also the field over there, we've already started planting trees behind you. Behind you? Sort of that way anyway, over there. And we've also, if you'll be part of that, there's a GoFundMe link there below. You can buy a tree basically, and I'll plant a tree on your behalf and put a sign with that tree with your name on, or in memory of a loved one or a pet. That's kind of the plan. That's basically we're trying to create a habitat, a sanctuary for animals. Because even here in France, rural France, all this woodland here isn't necessarily safe because they keep chopping down trees. So, there you go. Time to go. Don't remember to forget though, secret word. Secret word today is fire sale. Anyway, can't reach. Oh my god, my fat belly.